Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to High Top Sports Recruiting and High Top Sports Oregon. Although we're not on the Oregon channel, we're here representing the Oregon Ducks today as Jordon Davison is set to make his announcement in just about 4 minutes out of the likes of Ohio State, Oregon, Michigan, and of course the team that's on an absolute burner at the moment, Alabama. We're going to go ahead and bring in our professor, the recruiting expert, a bush latte, 3 o'clock on a Friday. Cody, this is what it's come to. Oh,
not the first one today. Was on the golf course earlier today, and let me tell you, may have cracked a couple cold ones before.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, boys and girls, got Jordon Davison, about a 6'2", 215 running back, set to make his announcement today. Watching this kid's film, he's an absolute stud. Was a 5-star, but was a highly rated recruit. I think he'd still overcoming an injury at the moment. We've got about 3 minutes till he's set to announce here. Again, out of his top 4, he had a little crystal ball from on 3 dropped for the Oregon Ducks yesterday. Ohio State sitting with 2 running backs, one of those guys being Bo Jackson. Their running back situation seems to be healthy, although Jordon would fit into the number 2 back. Michigan's got 2, but Jordon's better than both of those backs as of now. Alabama has 1, and right now it seems like if Alabama wants you, they're getting you. They haven't seemed to really miss a beat past the Saban era, but still early. And then, of course, the Ducks being that 4th and final option seem to be in a good spot at the moment. How you feeling about it?
Yeah, feeling pretty good. Alabama's obviously on a burner. Michigan needs a running back after Corum's gone. So it's a wonder where he's going to stick and pick. The crystal ball says Ohio State. Some crystal balls say Oregon. It's going to be very interesting. But a guy that Oregon needs, they need a guy like this. They need a running back like this, a true dog, can run in between the tackles, as we're seeing here, can bounce it outside. One cut type of go guy. He sticks his foot right downhill. He's not going to do a bunch of crazy side to side work. He's going to wait for that crease to open. Daylight is in the ass crack of the guard, is what they say, and he is going to try to bring it to the house.
Good stuff. Let's say hey to the chat real quick. Andrew saying he's all Duck. Derek Zelmer, let's go boys. What's going on, Derek? Billy B said what's going on, everyone. Ducks fan says go Ducks. We need this bruiser. We have 2 iPad users both. So, good to sub. A lot of Ducks in here, obviously, waiting to see what happens. Right now, obviously, we're streaming on the High Top Sports recruiting page. We don't have access currently for the Oregon channel, which we will tomorrow. But go give the High Top Sports Oregon channel a follow if you are a Duck. If you're here for anybody else but the Duck, we don't have another channel for you, but you can continue to follow the High Top Sports recruiting pages, as we do keep up with all things here on this page. So, look, we've got his Instagram pulled up, and Jordon set to go live here in just about 60 seconds. Once he does, we'll jump on over to that, watch all this thing unfold. His Instagram right now, his last 2 photos outside of kind of his pinned photos of his offers are Oregon and Alabama. You don't see too much Ohio State or Michigan on his Instagram. And I kind of what I was alluding to there, it feels like Alabama is probably his biggest threat, although Ohio State leads the way, has a few crystal balls. I just believe with the amount of running backs they have already, you got to think that they're probably all good to go in the running back room.
Yeah, for sure. And at a modern day, which, Oregon has a pretty steady pipeline out there and a true powerhouse of a program for a high school. We've heard, it feels like hundreds, I don't know about hundreds, but hundreds of kids coming out of modern day. So, a kid that kind of like the IMG out West, he's
sure.
He's gonna be right. His grades are gonna be right. His lifting ability is gonna be right. A football IQ is gonna be through the roof. When you're recruiting from one of these powerhouse programs, that these kids are ready to go. There's not gonna be a bunch of setbacks, and they're playing the best of the best. They play a travel schedule. I think they play IMG, so they're playing the best high school competition in the nation. So when you do that, obviously, when you get into college, it's not that big of adjustment speed-wise. So
keep in mind, too, Nasir Wyatt also goes to high school with him, and Nasir Wyatt is a current Oregon Duck commit, 6'3", 215 linebacker. Could that play a factor? I mean, as a Gator fan, I always try to think, Yeah, I always think we're gonna get the combo deals. We're not as lucky down there in Florida to land the combo package. Look, you think these kids are gonna play with each other, and they would like to, I'm sure, but ultimately, it's always gonna be what's best for them. But when that school, of your favors on there, and their teammates at that current school that's being looked at, it just makes kind of all come together.
Yeah, and you have somebody that you can dorm with and relate to that is on your high school team if you guys are bros. Another thing too, I've it is early, but I will say this: Dan Lanning really doesn't have a lot of decommits. When he gets a guy, he's it's pretty locked in. We
So
really haven't seen a lot of decommits coming out of Oregon. Um, and their class is starting to come together. We're going to do a full eval on their class: running backs, wide receivers, offensive line, defensive line, and DBs coming up as soon as their class gets put together on the recruiting channel here. But I will say this: it seems like if they pick the Ducks and Dan Lanning, they're there sticking.
yeah, and that's very true. A big part too, which we talk about on the Duck Channel a lot with Derek, is I mean, Laney likes to close strong at the end. They really don't have an opportunity to make the decision because they're flipping late at the end there. If he were to commit to Oregon, takes him from 19 to 15. We got Steven Lindsay in here saying go blue. Look, like I said, Michigan also plays a big opportunity here because it would be their biggest commit in running back thus far. So, look, I think the only team that really doesn't concern me, if you're a Duck, would be Ohio State. Everyone else is definitely in the rankings. And look, he can still go to Ohio State, but they've got two pretty solid running backs there. Again, one being Bo Jackson, who's I think a top 50 player, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah, for sure. Also, Stephen, we do Michigan stuff too. So go ahead and like and
you're a doodoo.
subscribe. And yeah, I know. And we will break them down too. All the big programs we break down here at High Top Sports Recruiting.
Yeah, Michigan sitting at currently at 16 in recruiting. Alabama and Ohio State just crushing at number 1 and 2 with the two highest rated classes in the country. Oregon coming in close to a third, I believe, with the average rating. Yeah, they're in third currently with the third highest rated team in the country, but over Georgia, mind you. Alabama has 20 commits, Ohio State with 21. Just absolutely cooking both of those classes. I'm sure Bama was looking to have a number one class first time the board would even know what that's like. But look, guys, we're waiting for his Instagram to go live. We're not just stalling ourselves. So we will see. Billy B37 says Florida and Miami fighting for stubs. Looks like it. Uh,
Yeah.
Arian Gilbert says Ohio State does not need a third running back. Yeah, I don't think they're going to go after it. I imagine they probably quit pursuing Jordon Davison. Aaron says anyone but Michigan. I'm assuming Aaron here is an Ohio State guy. Look, I think, the Ducks lead the way and then Bama, but Bama really seems to have kind of figured things out and really gone after the guys they've wanted. And I haven't
Yeah.
heard too much with Jordan in Alabama.
I'm going to ask the chat this, the 46 live with us. If you do pull this away from Alabama, how do Oregon fans feel about this? Is this, if Saban was still there, do you feel as good about this if Alabama is in the running, or because they have DeBoer, do you feel like you might be able to slide in and grab a guy?
Great. Yeah, I mean, it's a great point. We got pure chaos. He's posting a duck. Stephen Lindsay says, Walt Falsang is saying it's between Oregon and Michigan. X is saying it's between Bama and Oregon. Like I said, I think it's between all those schools. Um, Andrew says, anyone but that trader, Coach Lachlan. But I'm pretty sure Coach Lachlan was from Oregon. I think he went to Ohio State, I believe. So we will see how that plays out. Michigan, he said Michigan got that kid from Savannah. Michigan, let me see what do they have. Their two running backs while we're talking about it. They're sitting at 16 currently with 12 commits. Pretty high rating for those guys thus far, but both of the running backs I think are 3 stars. They got Donovan Johnson from IMG. He's not even ranked nationally as a running back. So, and the other one is Jasper Parker from Louisiana, ranked 54th position, and the other guy's ranked 30th. So, yeah, you got to think Michigan's got to be in this pretty heavily, given the although the quantities there. I would say the quality is not there. It looks like somebody did commit. I just got a haste false alert, but it was not Jordan Davis. I'm hoping we're not late. I checked his Instagram live or earlier, what not late, but early. Um, no way. Look at this. While we're live, fire up the streams, Derek. The Ducks just landed 4-star defensive lineman over Texas, Washington, and Alabama. Josiah Sharma.
What?
As we're
What?
sitting here, yeah. Yep. I wonder if he
Wow.
dropped the wrong, maybe it's the wrong graphic. Let me go ahead and pull this up.
What were they on the rate? We didn't talk about him.
There you have it. Big time pickup there for the Ducks. As we're sitting here. Yeah.
A twofer.
Yeah, could be a twofer here. When I have to fire up the video, but Derek may not be able to make it. But wow, our Derek the Duck Insider wasn't prepared for this one. I don't think. If you're watching, Derek, what's up, bro?
We didn't even talk about him. We had the show earlier this week, and that's a guy we never even thought was really on the radar to pop yet.
Yeah, top 100 recruit there for the Ducks. Again, we got Ducks in here. We'll wait to see what's going to happen. Jordon Davis, I did the math to see what would happen if he were to go to the Ducks. That would take him to 15. If they land Jordon and now this defensive lineman, they could be creeping up into a top 10 class. And here come the Ducks, ladies and gentlemen. So the pickup of Jordon will put him at 215. Does a top 100 recruit, I mean, does that really make the move the needle? I think it would. I think it'd be a big time pickup. Let me see if I still have the calculator pulled up. I can plug it in for. I do not at the moment.
Yeah,
I'm trying to watch his Instagram here to see if this happens. But you got to think, I mean, they could be creeping into a top 10 class. 233, very possible. Tennessee sits at number 10 right now with 233 total. They could be sniffing a top 10 class with this. Ashley said, when is Jordon going live? He's supposed to be going live here at 3 o'clock. It's 3:08. It looks like, I mean, if they're doing this at a school or something, things like that, this happens like this all the time. So
they're late.
We are professionals of stalling, I guess you could say. But yeah, tune into Jordon 2, which we're on live at 3 p.m. at Eastern, which here we are. We're live and ready to go. So Derek just said text me.
You want to go ahead?
Huh?
Go ahead, pull up the other kid's film real fast. We can break it down while we're waiting for Jordon to go live.
No, because we got Michigan guys in here. I don't want to go full blown Oregon in here. Okay. with other guys in here. So Andrew said he's not a top. Well, okay, hold on. Hayes Fawcett says he is ranked a top 85 recruit, number 7 defensive lineman per on 3. Andrew, that's literally. I'll go back. I'll go to my screen right here. Right there on the top right. 6'4", 320 is ranked top 85, number 3 per on 3. So
per on 3, everybody else is looking at 247. Boys, this is what we talked about on High Top Sports, the OG channel. They're big. We're kind of wondering if 247 is lacking in their evaluating. Seems like they're a little slow.
Yeah,
seems like on 3 has stolen all the talent.
Something's definitely happening here. Yeah. Blake Gober says, thanks for the hospitality. Go Blue. Absolutely, man. No problem here. Welcome to the stream here. Don't hate on Oregon. Just go with it. Bro, you got to not worry about us. We good. I guess they're talking about Blue here, the Michigan guys. We're still waiting on Jordon, guys. We're sitting here. I've got, I'll show you my screen. I've got his Instagram pulled up. I figure it's more fun to watch his film than to watch his Instagram get refreshed to 6,000 times. So we'll see. Maybe on 3 has him. Let me go.
Oh, I think they're saying to put the other kid's film on.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Let me Josiah Davis. Let me take a look and see what I've got for his on 3, because we can take a look and see where he sits with other places. So 247 has him a 3-star, but everyone else has him as a 4-star. So okay, so what I'm looking at right here, I don't know where Hayes Fawcett got that, but on their industry ranking, they've got him as a 18th ranked defensive lineman. Still a 4-star, but not as high as what they had him. So
What about what's his composite ranking?
they don't have it on 3. There's only the one ranking. They don't
No
have the
composite?
second one.
What's
They don't. Yeah, they don't have the composite up there.
they don't have national either.
Just their on 3 industry ranking, they have him at 237. 247 has him at, doesn't even have him nationally ranked. Oh, on 3. Okay, there it is. On 3. Okay, I'm sorry. The industry ranking's 237, and then their composite is 83. So what Hayes Fawcett put out there.
83. Yeah.
Chad Simmons
composite.
dropped a prediction for Oregon at 259. So look, I mean, we feel pretty confident that this is going to be an Oregon lock, and that being Jordon Davis. Still waiting for the announcement here, I'd imagine. Let me go to Hayes Fawcett's Instagram because he put a countdown timer for Jordon on his. So let's see.
Might be live on Hayes Fawcett. Wouldn't think so, but
no, even on Hayes Fawcett, it's saying to go to tune into Jordon. So we'll go back here. Locked and loaded, waiting for him. Welcome to the Big Ten, by the way, Oregon fans. Amazing. Some pretty cool Michigan fans. Guys seem pretty chill.
yeah.
It's nice to see us Florida fans. I mean, typically when we do that, it's just a complete bloodbath in the comment section between fans. Like, this is nice to see a little bit of like just nice normal human behavior.
Yeah, well, when you're the reigning national champion, you're gonna be a little chill. I mean, you just want a natty.
That's true. That's a good point. That is a solid point there. I don't know what Jordon's doing, boys.
This kid's a bruiser, though.
No, he is, man. I was talking with Derek about it last night. I said he either is the best running back in the country, or his offensive line is just stupid. And I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, the gaps that these O-lines throw up there, boys. I mean, they look at it. Just he's got. I mean, that was a little bit more overwork, but he's got the thing opens up right open for him like the Red Sea, and they just take off. So
yeah, and he's not playing any slackies with that schedule at Mater Dei. It's not like they're playing,
Sure. Matt Scott says, why are we having a watch party but no Gators? That's why it's on the recruiting channel, not the our High Top Sports main channel. Matt.
Yep.
Ohio State just kind of backed off at the end. Yeah, Ohio State's definitely, I think, for what we've heard and talked about as well, is that they've kind of pulled back their push on Jordon because, again, they have their running backs right now. So as long as you're not Michigan State or Ohio State, we'll be nice to you. That seems fair. That seems fair.
That's about the most Michigan answer ever.
Yeah. For sure. Well, I mean, we'll give it about 5 more minutes, I guess. We can't just sit here all day just pondering.
For sure.
I didn't think we would have to play the Fawn game until he's supposed to commit at 3, Christopher. So
yeah,
that was when it was originally announced all over his social media. And even Hayes hasn't dropped anything either for him. Although we get the random Josiah Sharma commit here from the clouds.
Yeah, that's wild.
So we'll see. We'll give it a few more minutes here. But it's fun hanging out there, but it's no big deal there. He's live. I love the chat.
Oh.
This is why chat's incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, Joe,
here we go.
Everybody, today we have an exciting announcement. Jordon Davison, an amazing Monarch for these 4 years here. We're grateful to have him for this time. He's been a special young man since he joined his team, this school. From day one, with a professional, respectful attitude, done everything we've ever asked, gone above and beyond, on and off the field. We're grateful to have one more season with him, but we'll definitely be missing him next year. Since he showed up, like I said, he's been an amazing kid. And then his first game versus Duncanville, we were out in Texas. He had a 15-yard touchdown. He made this one jump cut. And I already knew he was a special kid off the field, but after that play, I knew the sky was the limit for him as a running back. So wherever he chooses, they're lucky, and I hope they're grateful. to have this young man join their family. We'll be missing him. We love him, and best of luck. With that, Jordy will make his announcement.
First off, I want to thank God. Without him, I wouldn't be here in this position right now. He birthed me, and all the adversity I've been through in my life, he put me all through that just to get me in the position I am today. I want to thank my mom, my stepdad Jerry, for everything they did to me, for me. All the sacrifices they make, still to this day. And I want to thank all my coaches, Coach Keefe, Coach G, Coach B, everybody, for always looking out for me. Coach Frank, Coach Rollo, even Coach Laura. Without them, I wouldn't be in the position I am right now. They gave me guidance throughout this process and helped me become the man I am today. I want to thank my Uncle Travell for all he does for me, and everybody, my whole family. Without I got the whole support system to put me in the position I am today. And I want to say, long live Miss Samantha. She passed away a couple days ago. Phil, I got you, bro. Rest in peace, DB. With that being said, for the next 3 years, I'll be taking my talent to Eugene.
There it is, the duck.
A little bit emotional.
Bro, yeah, that kind of caught me off guard there. He was like, I was like,
Lost somebody?
Catch yourself for a minute.
Yeah, he lost somebody.
Yeah. Brutal. Well, congrats to the duck there. Big time pickup.
Seems like a very
Go ahead.
yeah, seems like a very well-centered young man.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Great
Feel
running back.
for him. Yeah, no, fantastic. Love it. Love that he's able to find a home there. Big pickup for the Ducks. Like we said, what does this do now for the class? So look, now we're going to talk a little bit of Oregon Ducks while we're here. We just dropped the commit video on the Oregon channel, so obviously you guys want to go check that out. Derek the Duck and myself, we were prepared. We felt good about what could be happening, so we have our commit video already fired up, ready to go. You guys can go check that out to get more information. But we've got to add another pickup today, so this brings me to that 15th spot. I do want to see now, pull up the calculator, and what does that do for the Oregon Ducks with the addition of the defensive lineman as well. So we'll pull it up. I'll share my screen.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Let's
check it out. This is what, and guys, this is what we like to do at High Top Sports. We like to dabble with the calculator.
We do. We get a little rowdy with it. What is okay? So Josiah Sharma's already added. They're moving quick here at 247, because they're not out doing anything else, obviously, with recruiting wise. So Jordon Davis adds 226. I said that 230 mark was that top 10 spot. So 226. That's gonna put them right
12?
behind Rutgers. Old Rutgers getting it done this year.
Yeah.
Boy,
you know it's early when Rutgers is 12.
Yeah, sitting there at sweet top 15th land, right? But they've got their classes already full with 22 3-stars, my boy. So now the Oregon Ducks come in with, this would be their 12th commit now, for as of today. And there they are, just on the outside looking in. One more commit puts them over the edge, and they're sitting in a top 10 class with the rest of the SEC, basically. Yeah. Well, and of course, you got Ohio State up there, the Big Ten. But, man, big-time pickup. Congrats to the Ducks. Good stuff there, and congrats to Jordon Davis. Let's see if Hayes dropped a graphic for the young man. We'll check that out before you guys go. Yep, there it is.
Oh, that's clean.
The Nike checks.
Yeah. Yeah,
the
that's
shoes.
clean. Also, Duck fans, if you want to get some swag, High Top Sport High Top Sport, because we couldn't afford the S.com. Go to the merch store and go ahead and grab your duck swag there.
Absolutely. And William says, thanks, Blue. Can't wait for you guys and us to know how State to battle it out. Going to be fun. Yeah, Big Ten's going to be exciting stuff. So fantastic stuff for you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out with us during this the commit party. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. We're going to be doing more watch parties for commits for all schools on the High Top Sports recruiting channel. Obviously, if you're a Duck, go check out our High Top Sports Oregon page to get all things Oregon Ducks. Until next time, boys and girls, y'all be good. Sheldon, that's the professor. You guys be good.
See you later.